Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. This is Pamela at Serenity and Calm. If you like my videos and if you like the channel, if you could please subscribe, hit the little bell icon and press like on the videos. I've been having a bit of self-reflection recently, as I often do now, but I have had a couple of personal challenges due to the health of a few family members, and this can make things more difficult due to the fact that there's emotions involved. It's not somebody out with your family circle or friend circle, it's people that you see on a regular basis and that you love. I have been on this self-growth journey for a while now, and there has been ups and downs, which is only natural because there's different things come up for you to work on at different times. There's been things come up for me that I thought I had dealt with, I had healed from, but that I realised there was still a trace of things there. And this has been no different. I've started the course to learn about reading chakras and auras. I'll get my teeth in properly. And at the start of this has actually been some personal growth first to open you up to a lot of different possibilities, spiritualists and that as well, but also just general kind of personal growth. And that led me to start to realise that there was still that wee bit of work I had to do myself, that I was still holding a bit on to thinking of other people first and not myself first, and also in valuing other people's opinion, feeling a bit of conflict against wanting to do something that was a bit unusual for some other people. I've only recently decided to continue and develop more spiritually, whereas I was doing an NLP course, and when I was so much through it, it just didn't sit right with me, and I had to look at why that was, and I realised I wanted to develop more my spiritual side. So that has led to challenge for me, because I've realised that I had thought it wasn't deemed as being normal, so to speak, doing spiritual things, and as in the past I did challenges regarding confidence and self-esteem and the way I viewed myself, limiting self-beliefs, that has made it challenging at times. And I've realised that I need to develop a bit more being fully open. I am open to a good degree, but I think there's still that wee bit there of me holding on, coming at it from the analytical mind, and not being fully open to receive, and that's something that is necessary. And I've now went back to look at old notes when I had learned Reiki, and I was told by somebody before that when you look back at old notes, you'll see things maybe differently a second time, third time, each time. And I did actually see a few things differently from when I had learned it before, and I felt it helpful. It's gave me a few things that I can think of to help me with where I am now and what I can do to get over this other hurdle that's come up. Part of it for me has been separating the emotions of challenges going on for family members with their health, me trying to come at it from a different perspective. And doing Reiki is helpful because you can actually do distant treatments for people. And if they're not open to that, you can actually send energy out into the universe, to Mother Nature, for the good energy to go there. One of my challenges has been that nobody in my family is spiritual. There's never really anybody I've knew, apart from a great aunt years ago used to read tea leaves, but apart from that, there's nobody really in my family that's done anything spiritual. We've all been very mind-based, and I realise that that's been difficult for me. Nobody's turned around and said, don't do what you're doing, it's not right or anything, but you know that they're not spiritual themselves on that path. And I think a few members have found it a bit hard to understand at times what you're doing, and that can make it more difficult if you're trying to develop yourself spiritually. But I've realised that it's time for me to do what's right for me, no matter how difficult that may be. It's time just to do what I want, and if people find that difficult, then that's their problem, it's not mine. It's not for me to take that on and make that want me not to carry on with what I'm doing. At times in life it can be difficult. Everybody might not agree with what you're doing, they might not openly say it, but you'll feel it, get a sense of it, because they're not openly saying, oh, that's good what you're doing, or asking you a lot about what you're doing, or, you know, just thinking of it in like monetary terms, you know, not thinking of it as in what's the most important thing to me is helping people and making a difference in people's lives, because I know I'd held myself back for years with my own life and didn't do all that I could be doing. I feel inside I've always been meant to be a leader in some way, to guide people, to teach people about things, but I've never allowed myself to explore that side of myself through letting fear hold me back, lack of self-confidence. So now I know that's what I want to do, and it's what I'm going to do, no matter what other people think, and no matter what challenges come up. I know that I'll work through them and get through them, and through that I'll become stronger as a person and more able to help people. And I hope that this video could help somebody that's having a bit of self-doubt to want to get the drive, the inspiration from somebody else to carry on with what they're doing, and to not stop what they're doing just because of others' opinions or thoughts, or because of their own self-doubts or fears. So I hope this helps someone out there. I just felt compelled to do this today. We're all worthy. We are all here to do something in this world. And don't let anybody stop you doing what you want to do, because you are deserving. And take care, everyone, and I wish you all the best in life, health and happiness.